G'day friends, Maloa here. Today we're going to do a natural study from Nethalas in the festival grounds. Let's go! Milgamel is a good friend, and I have known her since childhood, but she proved a poor apprentice to my master Galather. I think she fancied herself the master and he the apprentice. Can you imagine such a folly? Anyway, Brood here and I know to show him the respect he deserves, and we have come here to confirm several of his theories about the spread of flowering plants in the Northlands. Milgamel came along as well, and to speak true, I do not think we could have prevented her from doing so. She will not appear in our report to Galather, I can tell you that. But enough of this banter. I spoke to a fellow some time ago, one of the Perianeth, about gathering up some yellow cattails for my study, and he never returned. Now I charge you with this task, and I beg that you do not disappoint me as he did. Alright, let's go pick some yellow. Ah, the cattails I requested. You have proven your worth to be far greater than the fellow I first asked for these. I will examine these on behalf of my master, and we will see if he has the right of it. Milgamel thinks the old book of hers, Wars and Weeds, lists the proper uses of cattail, but Galather has his doubts, and therefore so do I. But I have become quite parched. Will you bring our table some of the fine spring wine? I saw a number of the bottles across the grounds over that way, and every worthwhile botanical study requires proper refreshment. So says my master, and so says I. Nethala nods to you in acknowledgement, but not thanks. It has come to my attention that there are Parches of Purple Anarloth growing nearby. Why did I spend my time thinking about yellow cattails when I could be studying a much more interesting and important bloom? Why, Galather would be most disappointed in me, and I might join Milgamel as another in the growing line of spurned apprentices. Quickly, my useful assistant, gather up the Anarloth and bring them to me with utmost haste, and I will tell you the history of this important flower upon your return. Yes, these flowers are clearly Anarloth, and the samples are in fine condition. It makes a great deal of sense that they should grow here in the Northlands. You see, these purple flowers with the yellow centers are the descendants of a very special type of flower that the men of the West brought to these shores long ago. That bloom was called Anarloth, and it was planted wherever they came to settle. These Anarloth are held to be the descendant of those legendary flowers which died out sometime in the intervening years. My master Galather has written extensively about the Anarloth of long ago and the Anarloth of today, and he is widely considered the foremost expert on both. But I am parched once again. We are in need of more spring wine, assistant. Fetch us some now, and I will share with you No, not the wine. I will share with you more tales of the legendary Anarloth. He doesn't even want to share his wine with me. Do I have to go fetch it for him? I don't think he and I are going to get along very well. Brudir catches your eye and calls you over. The assistant who brings the wine is the most popular of them all. That is not one of Galather's expressions, but it is one of mine. So it is with abundance of good feeling that I count you as a friend. Might you do something for me, my new friend? I cannot help but notice that you are an elf of some sort. Well, there is an elf across the way who seems to have taken an interest in our discussion. He is right over there, and has been staring at us for some time now. I do not like it. Go see what he wants, and as you are an elf yourself, you no doubt will be able to command his respect. Dr. Harindel. I apologize if I have caused the visiting herbalist some discomfort, but I must confess that it was not entirely without reason. I find their demeanor unpleasant and their behavior discourteous, but I am most offended by the single point. The herb master they serve knows nothing about the Anarloth bloom, and has spread much about it that is simply untrue.
That concludes today's adventure. Please hit the like and subscribe button to not miss an episode. Thanks for watching.